Before we begin, product provided by Studio Aurum. You guys know I've done Pokemon on this channel, and I will be returning back to Fire Red once my training's done. It's not a joke, but I want to try something a little different because why not? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monster Crown Sin Eater. A new update? Hold up a sec. No. Then... Alright, let's just download it anyway. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, never mind. It takes me that long. This is the first and only time you see me do this, because I thought I can just continue on without issue, but nope, you gotta make sure everything's all updated and raring to go. Because of course it is. The joys of always online digital distribution, which I call BS on that. Seriously, it's BS no matter how you look at it. Let's just begin regardless. Oh yeah, nice of the old photosensitivity warning. This is Monster Crown Sin Eater. You have your controls, you have an animation, you can actually have your difficulty level, story, challenge, and master. And monster, which I don't mind, I'll just stick it on normal difficulty just for the sake of it. And this is where you choose your difficulty. You have giving you a story, it has no bearing on the game's story. And it just lets you, this is basically easy mode, then you have normal mode, and this one is hard mode. And I'm gonna stick, give me a challenge. Let's begin. Wakey wakey little bro, guess who? Man, I go for what, a year? And you're already worse than I am for sleeping in. Come on, get it together. I got something to show you outside. Dyeus? In the flesh. Mob Minutia's already up, so get it in gear. Get something sturdy on. Has it really been a year since I last saw him? And you could actually save your progress. Simple. You don't have anyone in your party yet. But, sorry. We begin. How you doing, sis? Yeah, I get that too. Morning, son. Your brother's outside waiting for you. Beautiful to look at. Good. You're here. Check it out. This Jungro is chowing down on this crop. We're gonna have to stop it. It's odd that it's all the way over here, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Here, I'm gonna give you my Gulpango and direct you from the sidelines. Okay? Alright, let's get started. Fighting an enemy monster is pretty easy. It's all about dropping their HP to 0. And obviously, making sure they don't drop your monster's HP to 0. First things first, you should attack. Select attack, then choose Vile Tail. I see. It has a 10% chance to inflict plague. And it does a critical hit and inflicts plague. But it's like poison. Great, that is some nice damage, and even inflicted the opponent with a status condition. Status conditions are super important. They can turn the tide of a battle easily. There are lots of techniques with a small chance to inflict status conditions just like that. Plague just makes the enemy take extra damage every so often. That little bit extra can make up a huge difference over time. And Jungro is no match for Gulpango, but you should always keep an eye on your monster's HP. Tell you what, instead of knocking this one out, how about we packed it? Monsters are impressed by demonstrations of strength, so they'll join you if you lower the HP a bunch, and the odds increase if you inflict the status condition. Go to Item, then select Normal Pack. And I'll give you one to use right now. Nice, we've tamed it. Now I leveled up to level 12. Great! You did it, man! Remember, though, battles are more complicated than just throwing out your strongest move. There's more layers of strategy involved as you deal with stronger monsters. Whenever you get a monster of your own, you should talk to other experienced tamers. I'm sure they'd be happy to give in part good advice. Never be afraid to experiment with new strategies and try unfamiliar things in safe environments. That's the only way you can learn and grow. If you need a refresher, you can check the tamer notes I gave you a couple years ago. It's in the notebook. Lots of sage advice in there. Let me just take Gopango back. I'm also going to dissolve the path in the Jungro. I don't think Mom would like it if we have another mouth to feed, right? Why don't you and I just watch the sunset tonight? We'll go to our favorite spot, then we'll get some grub. Do you think about reason, Asur? What do you mean? Reason scratches a pretty primal itch in our brains. It's not like a higher force we tap into or anything. It's about as basic as eating or sex for us humans. Our innate desire to understand things, to take them apart, to look at every facet of them in detail and find some kind of answer in it all. I think about it a lot. I think about Meru's spire, constantly gleaming, right slap bang in the middle of everything. I think about taking it apart top to tail and studying every inch of what's left. It stands there as a symbol of Lord Taishakuten's power, his mastery over all that he surveys. No human could ever build such a thing. It would collapse under its own weight. Like that windmill we built when we were kids? We were trying to help, but it fell over and crushed a whole patch of pumpkins. Mom was pretty pissed at you for that. Exactly like that. It shouldn't exist, but it does. That's the world we live in at the moment. We are ruled over by beings that should not exist, and yet do. Lord Taishakuten, the four heavenly kings, their inquisitors, even the lowest beastman. None of these things should exist. We pay taxes to them. We send our food to them. We work to support them. But Meru's spire stands unsupported, perfect in every way. Perhaps it existed before Lord Taishakuten did. Perhaps it'll exist for a long time afterwards. Can anyone figure out what exactly it is? I don't even know if Lord Taishakuten himself understands the true nature of that thing. He certainly lived long enough to try and find it. There is something I need to tell you, Asur. Something important. You mustn't tell another soul. Not even Mom, not even Ushas. What is it? Lord Taishakuten's influence is smaller than you think it is. In other countries, far beyond the horizons, forces began to amass that will threaten all of mankind. For the last year I've been researching, diving into the most ancient parts of this country. I believe that I have not only learned the identity of this enemy, I have learned of a way to defeat them when they arrive. That day is fast approaching. I think we have only a few years before they get here. I fear not even Lord Taishakuten and the four heavenly kings will be able to defeat them. They may even already have agents embedded in this country. Every child knows that no ship can breach the Ephial that encircled this country. And yet I know someone who did. And they were a child too. Maybe we get to meet him one day. Why are you telling me this? I came home to test you. That sounds a little bit duplicitous, but I was the one who lured the Jungro onto the farm. I wanted to see how you take your first battle as a tamer. While it's a little too early to say whether or not you'll be a real talent at it, I know you have at least some fighting spirit in you. You want this, and so I must ask you, when that day comes, when we face extermination, will you stand by my side, brother? Will you help me? Of course. I'd follow you into the mouth of hell if that's what it took. I knew I could count on you. Look at me, rambling at a time like this. I'll fill you in on more of this tomorrow when we're a little refreshed. I'll stick around for a while, help out, and get you trained up to be a real tamer. I'm sure dinner's almost ready. Why don't we go home and get some grub, huh? Let's leave the fire here. Someone else might want to use it soon. Wonder what's cooking. It's so good that you're finally home, son. I kept wondering if no news was good news, but come on now, Ma. You know I can handle myself out there. Besides, what do I do all this is for if not for you? I keep maybe, $20 on me at any given time? The money's good, son, but you know what I really care about? Kids die all the time out there taming monsters. It's dangerous work. That's true enough, but it pays well enough to keep you guys going after all those taxes. Dyeus, honey, it's bad enough we have one tamer in the family. Oh, now isn't this cozy? A little family get-together? And I thought you were far too handsome and brewing to have anything like this. You! Surprised to see me, are we? You'll leave my family well alone if you know what's good for you, Inquisitor Nefer. So you do remember my name after all. You really know how to make a woman feel valued. It makes what I'm about to do all the more painful. By the holy order of the Lord Taishakuten, under the jurisdiction of the Heavenly King Zojoten, I hereby place you under arrest for conspiracy to commit treason and sedition. Sedition? My boy has done no such thing. Explain yourself. Oh, and of course your mother has to spoil all the fun. And while you are having such a good time, you and I play with you too, but my orders are for your boy only. Arrest me? I'd love to see you try. To me, Gopango! Dragon tackle with full power! Now, the harder you fight back, the more I will be forced to punish you. So please, by all means, fight back as hard as you can. Oh, yikes, this is a scripted fight. Yeah! Go Pangle! No! It really is such a shame. Killing a monster doesn't nearly turn me on as much as one of you regular humans. But delayed gratification can often be sweet. Will you come quietly? I'll want you in pristine condition for our interrogation date later, after all. Fine. I'll come willingly, so long as nobody else gets hurt. Son, I... Do nothing, Mom. This is something I've gotten myself into. None of you should do anything rash. Azure, sit tight. It's better that you stay here. Look after Mom and Ushas for me. It falls to you now. My, such bold words. You should have been a public speaker with charisma like that. He's right, little boy. Be a good little child and stay here with Mommy. Take him away. I'll be with you outside shortly. Yes, Madam Inquisitor. Now I bid you farewell. You had better pray that this is the last time an Inquisitor graces your mudhole of a farm. Hey! Oh, if it's a little boy have something to say? Touch my brother and I'll kill you. I swear to any god that's listening, I'll kill you. I have met the god of this world. I regret to tell you, he isn't listening. But you are cute. I hope one day you'll follow in your brother's footsteps. You'd make a good plaything. I can't let that go. I have to do something. What can you do against them? The Inquisitors are stronger than any monster. You're not thinking straight. I've never been more sure of something I've needed to do in my whole life. Dyeus would have done the exact same thing for me in the exact same circumstances. I can't just leave him to die like that. Go. I've been going to bed scared every day since Dyeus left, you know. Scared that maybe one day I'd wake up to see your bed empty, and you've gone off just like him. And maybe you weren't so lucky. Maybe you wouldn't have taken to it like he had. And for every time your brothers come back and lived, I'm so relieved. But then I know that you're getting older too. You don't dream of being a farmer forever, do you? If there ever was a time for you to become a tamer, son, it's now. Bring your brother home. Make them pay. You have my word, Ma. Before you leave, you should take your savings. It should be enough to buy a monster from the store in Gramercy to the west of here. The woman who runs it is a little odd, but she'll steer you right. You might also get a pact and tame something else. Maybe. Your gun should keep you safe against some weaker monsters. Now go quickly before it's too late. This game is truly a delight to see. I should remember to save a record of my progress from time to time. You never know what can happen out here. Gramercy should be just up the road. A straight shot so long as I stick to the path. A gun might scare off something weaker, but I can't rely on it. If I'm ever stuck or need a reminder or something, I can always check my notebook too. Useful information, refreshers on how to be a tamer, even a record of what I need to do next.
My, oh my.
Gramercy. The monster store should be here somewhere. That looks like the right place. Hello? Do you run this place? I do. I'm looking to buy a monster. I'll take anything you've got. You seem troubled.
Never mind that. Can I buy a monster or not?
Yes, but I don't think you should pick from just any stock we have. Come, meet me in the back room. What's all this about? In each of these 5 cages behind me is a monster. They are meant to be on their way to a monster store in a different province, though a landslide in the west has complicated this somewhat. The stock is just sitting around. Time goes on, they get ornery. I'm making no money at all, so you can choose one.
Sure.
I will describe them so you may see. First is Dracolile, the Sentry Draco, a relentless type monster that is a good all-rounder slightly lacking in magical capability. Second is Ambigu, of unstable disposition, an unstable type known for its command for over various magic abilities but poor physical capability. Third is Hooclaw, a little sadist, a malicious type, an agile threat in close quarters. It possesses a modicum of magical talent, but it is quite frail. Fourth is Dawa, a will-type monster that is an immense defensive bulwark. It may be slow, but possesses unmatched regenerative powers. Fifth is K-Knight, the do-or-die, a brute-type monster that loves to get in the fight, and most importantly, stay in the fight for a long time. You have choice between 5 different starters: Dracoyle, Ambigu, Hooclaw, Darwa, and K-Knight. Dracolile. A wise choice. The monster and its pack are now yours. Now the 700, if you will. Thank you. This store sees a little business now. It is used merely as a storehouse between more successful branches. While 700 is nice, it does not pay for upkeep. This may well be the last time we meet. I bid you farewell.
Farewell.
And we have our first monster. He's a level 15. Yup. It has a positive trait. Halves incoming synergy reduction effects. And also all speed buffs are doubled, and all speed buffs are halved. It has the moves Swipe, Draco Charge, and Dragon Tackle. Well, we can always check the place out. Yeah, but I don't have any other items. That's the barman here. There's got to be at least a shop somewhere. Well, let's see. With a cave outside town, huh? I see. Now let's move. Well, she's already gone. Yep, once you pay her the 700, she just ups and leaves. We now see her again. Nice, but it gets experience too. Now we're in Gramercy. So these are the region. 5 Providence. Windy, Scarred, Frost, Desperado. Oh, there are 4 actually. Let's check up here. Now night falls. Running away from your problems, I see. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it does remind me of Pokemon for whatever reason. Nice, it leveled up. Yeah, why not? Yeah, you even battle other tamers too. Not very effective. Defend. Nice. And they all will run away from you if given the chance. you don't want to deal with that because I need to get more money so I can at least have more monsters in my party. Not here. Nice, it's now morning. Now let's see if we can venture on. Great, a bad matchup. One monster ain't gonna cut it, I need more. But they give you a whole lot of experience. And now it's at level 19. That's insane. Necessary cleave, huh? Now you're using Cluster Stab? Oh, great. She has a good matchup. That did it. Now it's at level 20, 21. Now let's see if there's anything else around. Yeah, this is the main objective. This game is just truly something interesting. Yeah. I could summon Inferno, but it missed. Yeah, bad matchup. That's also a bad matchup. That's pretty surprising. Not bad. Now it's at level 22. Looks like we found something. The way's been blocked off. Now we gotta race all the way back. I will admit, this is different from most monster catching games that I've played in this channel. But this one's a bit different, albeit a bit darker. Uh-huh. I have find that it's a good idea, but I'm mostly quiet because the music is just real good. Guess we're gonna have to head south to a Penton. Crown Nation. I see. Let's first get ourselves rested up. There should at least be a shop somewhere. Good. Rejuvenated. Well, at least we're registered. Yeah, we gotta head down south to a Penton, which is what we'll be doing next. All the way down here. That's where we're going. And this must be it. So there is a shop around here. Yeah, there's like Asur. No, I'm not trading it in. Nice. I need a few more at least. Alright, that'll do it. We have at least plenty. Maybe now I can use this time to essentially find some better monsters. Like you, for instance. Will this help? We're going to find out. Very good. Yes, now we have a new party. And now comes the hard part, training them. Yikes, trauma blow. Yeah, but I better do an inferno. Oh dear, that's not good. Let's see what we can find. There's a tavern here. We can use that to get everyone leveled up. But I wonder if there's anything else we can find in here. I see. Better hope I can make it count. That was not going to save you at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fizzy water. Very good. Very, very good indeed. All right. And they have a lot of different monsters to have. Interesting. Beautiful castle town, all right? A lot of different things we can do today. And it costs 50 to have to move them all the way to the other end. Now we're back in Gramercy. You have to pay money just to travel to another region? That's a lot. Okay, that wasn't a good matchup. Alright, that was a more appropriate matchup. Yeah, you have to keep on battling in order to get stronger. It ain't much, but at least you can level up some more. Nice, level 18. Now to see if I can find a trainer or two in battle then. Oh, hello! These guys give you a lot of experience. Let's battle. Bad matchup here. Very good. That's one taken down. Not another cruel horn. It's a bad matchup. Nuts. Flipped it with petrified. That's not good. Nice, at least that condition wore off. Nice, level 20. Good. At least with that, we have a strong enough party. Honestly, this game is actually interesting. I only wish I knew what I need to do. Good. This place serves as a base, like you could store Pokemon, like stuffed monsters in your boxes. Good. Our party's back to full strength, as it were. But I'll be honest, this game is just really something. Yep, we gotta rescue Dyeus from the Penton. Oh, would you look at that? Another one. Yeah, we're bringing you along for the ride. Now let's see if we can make it all the way. Oh, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. A body tackle, really? Well, at least I'll use this. This time, I'm making sure I get even stronger my attack. Oh, now you have something worth interesting. Fine, let's add a body tackle. And now it's using Miasma. Bad matchup, and it's deflected with Mew. Basically silence. Nice, level 22. Nice, leveled up to level 2. Now we can select a perk. You have 3. Pack Comprehension, Breeding Expert, and Synergy Mastery. Let's get the Breeding Expert. Yeah, you leveled up your tamer too, as you battle. Yeah, that means I still have to tame more of these monsters. Very nice. Nice, level 23. Well, it looks like we've arrived now. This be it? Gotta find out where I need to go now. What does he say? At the jailhouse directly. Gotta find a way to get to the jailhouse. Not here. This is the library. They all say there was trouble on the beach northeast. At the university? I already have a team. Interesting. So basically breeding to get stronger. This is basically a place devoted to monster breeding. That's insane! Good people of Apenton. Not long ago I personally apprehended this traitor. This man is a known conspirator against our holy order. Today I personally see to the execution of Dyeus, member of the Sepinal Suicide Corps. Let his death serve as an example to all who would undermine our glorious mission. Does the accused have any last words he'd like to say to the people? Yeah, I've got a real bee of an itch on my neck. You wouldn't mind, you know. Such wasted bravado. No matter. I'd love to play with you a little while longer, but with any luck I'll get to play with your little brother soon. And then I will reunite you with him in death. Somehow? I don't think you will.
Oh my god!
No!
Don't do something rash. There's no need for two good men to die today.
Whew.
I'm a friend, but right now you'll need to stay back, or you'll end up like your brother.
And with that, the execution is concluded. You citizens may go about your business while cleanup is conducted. Well, if it isn't the little brother. If you came all this way to save him, I'd say you're a little late for that now. Though, now that I get a good long look at you, it looks like you've gotten tougher since we last met. A little meaner. How cute is that? Ordinarily, we dispose of the body ourselves, but I think it's better if I let you clean up this little mess I've made. You'll pay for this one day, I swear it. I look forward to that day. I get no satisfaction from killing you here, so maybe you should go off for a while and get stronger. I'll be right inside the castle when you're ready. Don't I know you from somewhere? Possibly.
I'm a pretty frequent visitor of the Gambit Casino Neokill. Perhaps your friend Seth has heard of me?
Ah, you must be Deckard, the high roller I've heard so much about. Sadly, my duties rarely take me into Desperado Province.
I see. I'm sure you're a busy woman, so I won't take up more of your time.
Quite so. Please excuse me.
Pleasant, isn't she? Dyeus was my right-hand man. He was my best and most reliable friend. If his position in my organization was discovered, then it's only a matter of time before other members are compromised. Normally, we take him back to Sapnol for a service, but he is your brother. I think it's best that he be laid to rest at home. Come, I'll help you. I brought a bag with me just in case I was too late. Seems both of us came here for the same reason. Thanks. Let's get to work. Can I rely on you to get him home safely? We'll have a private ceremony on the island for him, too.
Yes, of course.
Such a terrible day for Rain. If you're interested in finding out what your brother was really doing, what he was trying to achieve, you should seek my organization at Sepnal. You'll need a monster that can traverse water. It's off the coast of Desperado Providence. I'll be there waiting for you, and everything should be clear after that.
Sure. He spoke a lot about you, Asur.
Dyeus placed so much of his hope in the future in you. So whatever road you take from here, don't let your brother down. You're a tamer now. If you want to take your revenge, you should gather more powerful monsters and gain real combat experience. Nobody's been able to beat the Inquisitors or even any of the 4 Heavenly Kings, but you may be able to find a way where the rest of us have failed. I'll leave you to it.
That piano, though. This is just depressing. Is that? No! This can't be happening! It just...
I was too late. Too late to do anything at all.
You really can't blame yourself for that. It was my fault. I could have gotten there sooner. Or I could have been stronger. You can't mean that. I hope you find a way to get him out, but nobody would have blamed you for failing.
We have to bury him. I'll dig. And we commit this body to the earth, to henceforth be born anew, as all things are.
The Yoko. They're pink now. That means he had a good soul. They're gonna take him on somewhere better.
The better place was here, with us. And they stole that from us. They stole it from him.
I'll tear it all down. I won't stop until they made us whole for what they've stolen from us. How many more have to lose their lives to this senseless violence? How many more people have to die from some unseen god? No, you saw what happened to your brother. I won't lose another child to this. I can't.
So what? Dyeus laughed in the face of death. He welcomed it.
I have no right to do any less than he did. I can't let them get away with it. The Inquisitors, the 4 Heavenly Kings, and even Lord Tai Shakuten. All of them have to answer for what they've done. I was told that he put his hope in the future in me. I can't let that hope be misplaced. I couldn't stop you even if I wanted to. I always had an inkling that maybe your brother was doing things that might have drawn attention to himself. But maybe that's why he was so respected. You'll always be welcome here if you need rest, son. Don't stop until you reach the top.
Mom, Ushas, thank you. I'm gonna admit, this game is interesting. It really is. And the guy behind it, Jason Walsh, was the original concept from Monster File. That's insane. Really insane. What a way to start this, you know? But I know for a fact I'm gonna have to grind up as much as I can if I'm gonna make sure I get stronger. This game is interesting, but now we gotta take down the 4 Heavenly Kings. This will mean I have a lot to do, and I do mean a lot. And there's also so much for you to do. And I gotta raise up my monster tamer to at least level 20. Interesting. There's like so much you gotta do now. Get the Gramercy, Appleton. I gotta find a way to unlock the next region. It's gonna be a doozy, let me tell you that. Anyway, that's it for this. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I'll see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Brought and provided by Studio Aurum.